Like, sub, share, speak. First things first, there was a video due out earlier today. Unfortunately, YouTube automatically flagged and shut it down. It's up over on BitChute and the link's in the description. It's called Act Like a Man, Get Smacked Like a Man. Caucasian edition. Can't help but feel like that might have played a part in it. Like particularly after Dave's special. Like, yeah, I could talk about, us, but I can't talk about them because I'm not one of them. I don't know. But either way, the nonsense, the feminism is definitely spreading. I encourage you to check it out, as well as pick up a BitChute as well, because who knows how long any of this really lasts, and it's always good to be on multiple platforms. Anyways, on to this one. One of you guys sent this to me via Twitter and said, hey, you gotta check this out. I did, and well, I was completely unaware that Nate Parker was making a return to prominence. Now, Nate Parker, a few years back, he had his directorial debut with Birth of a Nation, and I think it sold at Sundance for like almost $20 million, which was a new record. Everybody was feeling my man, and then accusations of the forced entry type came to surface, and they completely torpedoed him via Me Too. Before Me Too was Me Too. The deal is that this has been going on for a very long time. And they undercut him, and the movie actually came out. When the movie came out, it didn't do too well. So he's back at it with a new film called American Skin, and he's on the apology circuit. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for something. Hold up, wait, I think I may have misread something that he was completely acquitted of. He was acquitted on all 4 counts of forced entry when it went to trial. So, why are you apologizing? What's going on? I'm confused. But Hollyweird, man, because he's sitting there with our favorite victim, quote unquote, Spike Lee. And I gotta say, seriously, look at their postures here, man. Particularly, both of them. They have their legs wrapped across their legs. I don't know. There's always something that struck me as odd about that. And I've seen plenty of people do it, make no mistake. But every time I see men do it, I'm just like, okay, are you going horseback riding or something? I'm not sure. So let's get into this video.
Did you have any reservations in kind of getting back out into the spotlight?
No, the reality is, they say the artist's job is to reflect the times. My goal was to reflect the times,
the times as you see them, as a director or someone, who apparently has the capacity, skill, and vision to put forward a message. You gotta really realize that it is your message and it reflects your reality, and make no mistake, you're still a millionaire, sir. You walked away from that deal, from that Sundance deal, mighty high, regardless of how the movie shaped out. You still out there in Hollywood, just doing your thing.
Seeing the things that I see every day, feeling the way I feel every time I get in the car.
Okay, yeah. What do you mean get in the car? Okay, so I'm gonna let this play out a little bit longer.
Knowing that no matter what your title, how much money you have in our country, when you get in the car to go somewhere, you're in danger.
If you're of color.
Okay, yeah, stop it right now, okay? Oh my goodness, every time you get in the car to go somewhere, you're in danger. Oh, you act like every time a brother get in that car, he gonna end up with a 5 heartbeats situation where you gotta say, I got nothing but love for you, baby. Like, bruh, let me tell you something. The time you about to crap your pants is when those lights pop on behind you, or when the cops start tailing you for a little bit longer than they need to, waiting for you to mess up. That's when you start crapping your pants. But when you hop in a G-Rod, man, let's be real. Particularly, it definitely depends on who you are, where you're going, what part of the country you're in. Like, all of these things are purely circumstantial. And you, sir, you're like, oh, it doesn't matter how much money you have. Yeah, it does. Stop that bullshit. It doesn't have it, none of it. If you're a person of color, not even a black person, like they're like Spike is just there, man. Like, did you see how Spike hopped into Samuel L. Jackson's arms when I think he won an award or something like that, and he was just they loves me so much. Like, come on, yo. So like Spike is just he gone, bro. Sunken place, man. So is there deeper than sunken? Mariana Trench place, I guess. I don't know, man, but Spike is just too gone. And I mean, Nate is definitely along those lines as well, because the media is just completely scratching their head. There's not but so many times they can sit here and pretend, oh wait, no, there aren't free thinking, critically thinking people of color out there. And that it's so damn insulting, yo. I'm in this 1619 hat. I've been watching a lot of the of these people who are just, you know, saying banked out of control, but somehow still can find time or find the ability to call themselves victims, or, oh my goodness, we go through so much oppression, we're so hurt, like, oh my goodness, every time you get in your car, you know, as a person of color, not just a descendant of slavery, but a person of color, you're brown, you are yellow, you are red, and like, oh my goodness, anything other than white, when in reality, yo, white people get their ass beat by cops too, man. It truly is a socioeconomic thing, but these guys are here to deflect from that and to be like, oh, no. It has nothing to do with how much money you have. I am just as oppressed and hurt and I get beaten down every day, sir. The same as the brother that gotta pump gas, the same as the brother that's out there and going in and out of jail, prison because of child support. Oh, loads, we definitely is going through the same pain here. Fuck out of my face.
That's why I referenced both of us. No.
Yes, I'm a slave too, please. Oh, golly. Why is Spike Lee even is? Is he a producer? Is he an executive producer? Is he the guy that's playing in your booty hole there, friend? I'm sorry. Allegedly. Okay, I don't want to say nothing that could get me sued or anything like that. I'm joking. Anyways, yeah, like, who's knows?
It's a huge problem, you know, and so I felt the need, you know. Obviously, I've been away for a few years, which obviously allows for.
Sent him to exile. You was in rich exile. So I mean, with 20 mil, what we gonna do? Let's be real. He had to break that down. He probably ended up with like 10 or 8 million. Cause let's be real, you got a cost for overhead and taxes and things like that. So you probably like walked away with 8 million, but 8 million is still 8 million. You could be you eyed on that.
A lot of thinking and, you know, and wisdom.
I find it really weird when he calls it wisdom. Like whenever anybody says what they're saying is like wisdom, oh my goodness, I have so much wisdom. For me, I got jokes and I have a lifetime of experience that I draw upon. I wouldn't call it wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I would call it my perspective. I would call it my angle, but I wouldn't call it wisdom. And when you hear somebody say, oh, when I draw upon my wisdom, it just, like, you ain't Gandalf, chill.
You know, and I've learned a lot in the last 3 years. It's interesting when you're introspective and you look back as you're growing. 39 now, and you know, what did I do wrong? What could have I, you know?
Well, deal is that you were acquitted. So, like, honestly, even back then, you were kind of catching the raw end of the stick. But because it's Hollywood, and we got a media that is just so determined to dictate everything to us and for us, that, you know, shoot, he got screwed over then, he got screwed over now, and probably got screwed in between.
And I was completely tone deaf to a lot of the situations, the climate, you know. And
I should go back and check what year that happened, but nah, it's not that important.
A lot of people were hurt by that, and you know, and I apologize
for being acquitted. I'm sorry, but once you're acquitted via the court of law, screw the court of public opinion. Honestly, like, oh my goodness, and that's the thing. Like, we've allowed the court of public opinion to really just dictate too much, except for when it comes to Dave, because Dave is sitting at a 99% on that completely finagled channel, Rotten Tomatoes. because as soon as it was open for the audience score to come through, I didn't cover that because I've done so many Dave Chappelle videos already. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? He went out there, made the jokes he wanted to make, and the people love him for it. But he's also Dave Chappelle. Make no mistake, he's also Dave Chappelle. But yeah, this apology. Oh my goodness, I'm apologize. I gotta go and apologize. And I'm gonna sit here cross-legged. I'm telling you guys, that bugs the hell out of me. But I'm gonna sit here cross-legged and really just be all sincere about how sorry I am, despite the fact that I was acquitted in the court of law. So thusly, I didn't go to jail. I didn't do anything. Who cares what she says? I mean, what can you prove? Because that's what this country is about. It's not about what you can come up with, what you can conjure in your brain. It's about what can you prove. If you couldn't prove it for 12 of your peers or whoever, I mean, in particular, whoa, pause. Whoa, wait a second. Wait a hot second. You got acquitted, bruh. You got acquitted in the court of law, in the same justice system that you're sitting here crying victim. That being said, we're going to bring this one to an end, all the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice, and we can get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. YouTube and BitChute. Hey guys, appreciate you. They owe me nothing, but if you get something from this, share it with your peoples and speak. Let me know what you think in the comments, because this man was acquitted on 4 charges, and now he's sitting here crying about what kind of victim he is and how scared he is getting in a car. Are you freaking kidding me? Let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.